Hello, this is Soundout here with episode 2 of Villains Week. This time, things get more interesting, but not more articulated. I bring you Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2010 Goldar and Putty Patrol figure. Yay! Episode 2 is getting a little bit better, I hope. While the Grinder was a small disappointment, being the only villain from RPM, Bandai brought us 2 villains this time, and if you count the Lord Zed inside the Walmart 5-pack, 3. This is an accomplishment for the first wave. Rita, where are you, Rita? That's my only question, Bandai. Why won't you give us a Rita? Hopefully the fall wave will bring us Dragonzord, Titanus, Dragon Shielded Rangers, and all kinds of stuff. But here is Goldar and the Putty Patrol in the packaging. I repackaged Goldar because he's the only one I have. As you can see, he's nicely displayed. And you do have the option of taking the wings off, which I found interesting. On the back, generic packaging. Shows all the figures. Yeah. And here is the Putty Patrol figure. This is the one I'm keeping sealed, because look, he's got a backwards hand. And I have 8 more putties. So, you'll be seeing those later. All weapons displayed on the back. Same back. That's pretty much it for the packaging. Stay tuned for the actual review coming up right now. And here they are out of the package. Goldar and the Putty. So, what to make of this? Now, while the horrible not the horrible, but the Articulate Grinder, articulation didn't get better for Goldar, it got worse. Then again, it also changed size, very greatly. They're now 4 inches tall. Alright. Doesn't bug me because I'm used to the Kamen Rider Dragon Knight figures. So start off with Goldar. Being very nicely painted on both sides. Thank you, Bandai. You've finally done it. That's the thing that's bugged me the most. You get very nice detail. The only thing missing is painted teeth. Whoop-de-freaking-do. I got a silver Sharpie. I'll fix that soon. So, there you go. It's a nice little figure. Like I said, articulation is very limited, only because the armor bits get in the way. These little things here get in the way of his neck articulation. There is a joint there. There's complete shoulder movement, but blocked by these things. And complete hip movement, but blocked by these things. No knees, but you did get an ankle. That's nice. That's all the articulation for Goldar. Now for accessories, he comes with a sword. Cast in a single gold color. He can hold it awkwardly outside like that. He's not the one you're gonna put into battle poses. He just can't pull it off. If you want him to stand there leading a putty army looking intimidating, he works for that. But otherwise, no, not really. Nothing else. Now on the back you might notice this peg. That's because he comes with his Season 2 wings. Season 1, he had, his wings folded up, and if you're watching the new revamped version, you've seen that. But in Season 2, they opened up a little bit, so you can plug these on, and now he's got his wings, which I think looks really cool. So you can have them with or without the wings. So if you liked them without wings, you can have them without wings. If you liked them with wings, you can have them with wings. That's pretty much it. Overall, Goldar is very nice for leading a putty army, but on his own, he doesn't do crap. But he's a nice little display figure. He's not a play figure. Let's move on to the Putty. Now, being the first wave, I'm glad that we can now army build. Thank you, Bandai. Now, for articulation on this guy, well, first I'll talk about this. Now, this kind of putty's never been released before. This is the first time these putties have been released. The regular ones, the Z putties have been released before in the original Mighty Morphin line. But they didn't release any regular putties. So that's kind of cool. And he's got a face that goes cranky. So that's pretty cool. Now, for articulation, you can move his arms out, move him around, bend him at the elbow, rotate at the wrist. And he's got these huge hands. You also get ball joint neck, even though it disconnects his neck a little bit sometimes. And if you want to, you can pop his head off. Woohoo! He's got full hip articulation, knees, and ankles. So you can get the putty into a bunch of poses, or the, oh, I've been hit by a ranger, I'm falling backward kind of poses, if you get him balanced enough, which I'm not going to spend the time doing. And it's very cool. Now, as a bonus for having, you know, the putty, as a bonus for getting the putty, you get all of the Rangers' weapons combined, because the individual Rangers' weapons don't combine, which makes them much more accurate and makes them look a lot better. So you get the Power Blaster. And it's supposed to go on the putty's hand according to the instructions, but look at that tiny handle. It does not fit his meaty hands. Or clay hands, I should say. It also comes with the Blade Blaster combined with the Thunderslinger, which actually fits in his hand if you so desire, but ew. It's worse than the comic book effects on the new version. I don't mind those as much, except for the ones during the fight scenes that look like Adam West Batman. But yeah, you get that. So that's pretty cool. And if you get enough of these, you get one for every Ranger. And, of course, if you buy multiple putties to build an army, you do end up with a lot of these, which is slightly unfortunate. Now, like I said, I got multiple putties. So what would this review be without my army? And voila, there you go. That's all I've gotten for now, putty-wise. But I'm sure to get some more in the future. Overall, Goldar is nice if you have putties to go with them, and he's a nice display piece. If you're not going to play with him or try to do awesome battle poses, he's great. And the putties, they're a lot of fun to collect and have an awesome battle scene with Rangers. So that's it for Villains Week, Episode 2. Now, what will be in the store in the future, only Soundout will know.